Good Tuesday evening, 50 degrees right now, down to 46 by 11 p.m. And then we bring a cold front through and we cool things down as we head towards tomorrow morning. Headed off to work, only 34 degrees. Will we warm up any? And what does the weekend look like? We'll get to that in a few minutes in your 7-day forecast. Good Tuesday evening, and it is a very mild Tuesday evening for everyone except Lebanon. Lebanon at the freezing mark, but look at the temperatures around them. 53 in Harrisburg, 52 in Lancaster, 53 in York and Carlisle, 54 right now in Gettysburg. So almost everyone on the warm side, but we do have cooler temperatures on the way. You can see this line of showers right through here. As that passes through, it's going to help cool our temperatures down because there's a cold front associated with it, and that's going to cool us down as we head towards the evening hours and tomorrow. Also, some strong storms to our south. That actually brought a tornado to Louisville, Kentucky. So some severe weather for sure, but nothing that's going to affect us. Clearing and cooler tonight, 34 degrees for your low temperature. We don't get much warmer than that tomorrow. 35 for your high on Wednesday. A windy day as well. 34 for Thursday, and we do have some snow in the forecast as well. Nothing that's going to be heavy, but just some light snow during the day on Thursday. Friday, only making it to 32 degrees to the freezing mark, but it will be a sunny day. And as we head into the weekend, we also have a chance for some rain and snow on Saturday, but then once we get through Saturday, we warm things up. 42 degrees on Sunday. We also bring a few more clouds in for Sunday and Monday as well. 45 degrees on Monday and showers on Tuesday. And we actually could see a good amount of rain from this. 45 degrees for the high on Tuesday.
With the Great Flood of 2011 and budgets being tight, the lack of snowfall this winter may be a welcome blessing. But what about the businesses who work to keep us safe when winter weather strikes? CBS 21's Nate Wardle is live tonight with the Dauphin County Mobile Newsroom in Harrisburg with a look at how the mild and brown winter has affected the bottom line of local businesses. Nate.
In a normal winter, we would see right around 2 feet of snow, 26 inches according to the National Weather Service. That means by this time in January, your front lawn should have about this much snow. But this winter, the sight of brown grass and mild temperatures has been the case, and that lack of snow is impacting local businesses who are used to dealing with the snowflakes.
This is salt. This is what we use to treat the road.
In the south central PA region, PennDOT has 8 counties to look after, which adds up to well over 12,000 miles of road to keep plowed and open when winter weather strikes. However, this winter they have not had to spend too much time or money keeping the roads clear.
It just really extends construction season. Even during the winter when we have our periods of 45, 50 degree weather, we can get out there, we can work on some drainage pipe, we can work on some inlets and do a lot of other things.
With a $24 million budget in place for snow removal, PennDOT is stocked and ready to fight Mother Nature's worst. However, not receiving snow allows that money to be used for other projects.
Like we have a budget for winter and we don't use it so that we can keep that money. The money goes into construction. You have asphalt, you have salt.
Each of the PennDOT centers across the midstate are prepared for the full fury of winter. The salt is piling up in reserve, the snowplows sit waiting, and the salt trucks are prepared. But PennDOT has no problem if they just sit idle. They know the money can be put to use in other areas. But for local private snow removal companies, where part of their budget depends on having to clear the snow, they are a little more anxious to see a snowstorm. For C&Z Construction, snow removal is about 20% of their business. But this year, they have made little money off of snow removal. For cash-strapped local municipalities, the warm and dry winter has helped them as well, as money saved will be used for other projects and sources of funding. It is important to remember that even though meteorological winter runs from December through February, that does not mean that our chances for snow are almost over. Think back to the blizzard of 1993, which occurred in March, and you can tell that we could still see snow before the winter is done. That will help those businesses who are looking for snow to turn a profit, or will see their surplus dwindle to nothing. Live in the Dauphin County Mobile Newsroom in Harrisburg, this is Nate Wardle, CBS 21 News. Good Monday evening. It's a wet evening outside. We'll get things started with first warning radar. You can see lots of precipitation over the area, a range of precipitation as well. Snowfall to our south, some mixed precipitation as well, and then we also have just some plain rain across the area as well. That is going to be the story as we move through the evening. We're going to see almost everything change over to rain. Winter weather advisories for Juniata, Mifflin counties, and then also Schuylkill and Berks counties as we move through the evening hours. They will see a little bit more of the colder temperatures, which will keep that mix there, and also some wet snow during the early overnight hours for those areas. 37 degrees for our high temperature today, right where we should be for this time of year. 15 for our low. It was a chilly start to the morning, well below where we should be for your January 16th. Days are getting longer as well. Temperatures right now indicate why we are dealing with the mixed precipitation. 32 in Lebanon and Lewistown, 37 in Carlisle, York as well, 35 degrees in both Reading and Lancaster. And when we have the temperatures in those areas, it leads to the mix, but we do have warmer temperatures to the west. 43 degrees in both Pittsburgh, 45 in Morgantown, 42 in Washington. So south and west we're a little bit warmer, and we're going to see our temperatures start to warm up as well as we move through the evening hours, as we move into the overnight, and that will change things over to rain. Over the mountains, things become snow. Then as we move back down on the other side of the mountains, we've changed things back over to either mix with sleet and freezing rain. Most places just seeing rain, and it's actually not as heavy as what you see here on radar as well. A lot of places just dealing with some drizzle at this time. As we zoom things out, this is kind of the first wave, and it's starting to move through the area. Then we have the second wave behind it. You can see here, that is primarily all rain, and as we move through the day tomorrow, that is what we're looking at. The model says we're not really getting much right now. As I said, most of that's not hitting the ground, so that's pretty accurate, but then we do have the showers off to our west. We start to bring those in during the overnight hours, and tomorrow morning we could have a bit of a break, but that's going to fill in rather quickly, and as you're headed off to work, it's going to be a wet day tomorrow. Make sure you have the umbrella with you, but by the time you're commuting back home, things do look drier. Just a cloudy evening tomorrow, and then as we head towards Wednesday, the big story is going to be how cold we are. We bring the cold temperatures back in for Wednesday, so another day right where we should be for this time of year, or even a little bit below normal. It's going to be windy as well for Wednesday, so it's definitely going to feel like a winter day. We also do diminish the clouds a little bit, so it will be a partly sunny day for your day on Wednesday. Tonight, mixed to rain, changing over to rain during the early morning hours, 32 degrees for our low temperature. And then as we head towards tomorrow, a warmer day, 46 degrees, but with the clouds and also the showers, it won't feel quite as warm as we're dealing with the dreary day. Wednesday, like I said, a cold day, a winter day, windy. We will see some sun, but overall it's going to be a cold winter day. 34 degrees for our high temperature, 32 on Thursday, and then we start to warm things up. Friday, mostly sunny day, 33. Saturday, we start to bring the clouds in, but we start to warm up as well. 37 for your Saturday, 43 for Sunday, and by the time we get to Monday, we're into the mid-40s, 45 degrees for your day on Monday. So things are warming up as we head towards next week. Looks like we're going to see those temperatures go back like what we'd see for spring.
I know, it's like a forecast of everything. So tonight's the slickest.
Tonight's the only day that we see the freezing rain, and then we see the rain tomorrow.
Weird winter. Hey, thank you, Nate. Appreciate it.
No problem.